What's up, nerds and nerdettes and we little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. So yes, by Pearl Games, The Bloody Inn. I've played a couple of two-player games of this, and I really enjoyed the two-player version of this, and I've so far played one solo game. Solo game's a little bit different because unless you really get caught by the police bad, you don't really end the game until you finish going through the deck. And it's a matter of just scoring and seeing if you can outscore your previous, score. This feels like right at home to me. I'm a child of the 70s and the 80s. I grew up in arcades and knowing that my own high score. I understand that mentality. So this game, The Bloody Inn, is well titled. It's very well titled. So 1800s France, you're a poor farming family that's starving yourselves to death. You decide to change everything up and open your farm up to being an inn. And you're going to make money by bumping people off, burying them and stealing their money, and hoping you don't get caught by cops. Well, at least the cops you don't bribe. There's a lot of bribing in this game. There's also a lot of money laundering going on in this game. It's a very interesting concept. So I have not played this in a couple of months, since the last time I did a video on this game. But I really like this game, and I've been wanting to get this to the table. This was one of the choices a couple of weeks ago when I polled what game you all wanted to see for a Friday night filler. And it's tied for second place. So last night, I played the game that it tied with, Lucidity, and I figured today I would run this. And I think I'm going to do more polling, seeing what everybody's interested in, what everybody would like to see. You know, I enjoy playing all these games, so it doesn't make a difference to me which one of them I'm playing. If it makes a difference to you, then I might as well play that game. That's the way I see it. So now when you play a solo mode, you have no real competition. So you have dummy rooms. In this case, these three are the dummy rooms. These rooms are run by other members of my family who aren't being played by characters. If you're an RPGer, you'd recognize the term. They're NPCs. They don't really do anything except that's where guests can be put up for the night. I'm going to use blue. So I don't even have the blue card. I got the wrong card. You know what? It doesn't even matter at this point. It's a one-player game. It doesn't even matter. I'm going to leave that out. But that should be a blue house. Yes, I'm using the blue marker. No difference. Just wanted to point that out to you that I know that's a mistake. And it's too late. I'm not going to bother fixing that. So I got to find some paupers. And then I'm going to have to shuffle this deck. And did I already have them out? I might have already had them separated. Now, I also pared this down for a fast game. Yeah. Okay, let me go check the other cards. I'm going to have to shuffle these in a moment. I prefer to do that on camera. It's just the kind of person I am. Make sure that everyone knows that there's no chicanery going on. No duplicitness. So where are these? There we go. There we go. We got some peasants out. All right, that's the cards back in the box. We don't need them, so we'll start with a couple of peasants in the bistro. Now, in a one-player game, I think I start with two in hand. Let me double-check that. In addition to the two peasants in your hand, place two in the bistro. So I had that backwards, but I had it correct. All right, so these are in my hand. I'm going to leave my in-hand cards so you can see them. So these two peasants are working for me, doing whatever I tell them to do so they can get some week-old bread. Hey, it's 1800 France. I'm not being cruel. That's actually quite the way it was. In fact, although this game is not based, as far as I know, on any one, any story of one particular family, in general, the whole concept of opening ends and ending people just to steal from them in France during that time period is not unheard of. In fact, I would broaden it to say outside of France, it's also not unheard of. So this is it. So we're going to shuffle this deck, and then it's going to be left face up. So we're always going to see who the next possible guest is that will be coming to our bloody inn. I'm happy enough with that. Emma earlier as well. All right, there we go. I want to have the rules handy to refresh my memory since, like I said, it's been a while since I played it. I can tighten this up a little bit. Tighten this up, move this over. Like that. I think that's a better view for everyone. Yeah. I still got the box title in too. Nice. Maybe it's okay. Now it is the aspects in this game that do cover the money laundering that I don't know, I just for some reason on some level I find it very funny that we're robbing people and then actually laundering their money as part of the game. So we have the player aid card out right here. So this game has two phases, the welcoming phase and then the player action. Now for the welcoming phase, now this is a brigadier. This is a police officer. I'm not going to want him around if I have any bodies that aren't buried. At this point right now, I can only bury one body right here under my barn. I'll put this guy over here. Now we got a mechanic. From now on, play one accomplice fewer to perform the build and annex action. Well, that's pretty cool. Nice to have this guy bribed. It's going to cost me one card to bribe him. Same with the brigadier. I'll put him over here. See, now the idea is at the end of the player phase coming up, player actions, I'm going to score money if there's somebody alive in my room by morning. Thematically, you get it, right? Because they're paying for their room. So I want to be careful who I put where. The grocer immediately earn 4 franc. At the end of the game, earn 4 franc per blue card in the exit stacks. Someone I would... And a peacekeeper coming up after that. I'm going to put this guy over here. I'm going to put this guy over here. So that leaves one spot left for the peacekeeper. So I got 2 cops here. Not good. Tomorrow, I know there's a monk showing up. So that's it for the Welcome Traveler phase. Now getting right into the player actions. I'm going to get 2 actions that I'm going to be able to do on my round. So I can bribe a guest. I can build an annex. I have no one bribed. I have no ability to build an annex yet. I can kill a guest, bury a corpse. I am going to spend 0 cards to bribe the peacekeeper. For my second action, I'm going to spend a card to bribe the mechanic. Yeah. All right, so that was my 2 turns. And now the end phase, the end of round, starts with a police investigation. There are no bodies. So there's no need for any investigation to happen. Next is going to be the guests leaving. So the grocer leaves out the back door. The brigadier leaves out the back door. I am going to earn a franc for the surviving guest in my room. And I have three. I got three henchmen. I have to pay their wages. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's the way I expected to start. You got to build your hand up, so to speak. So now we're right back. So phase one, welcoming the travelers. And a monk. Oh, brigadier chief. And a monk. Immediately replace one of the white key tokens with one of your key tokens. Oh, I like that. You come right over here. The brigadier chief, and then a baron. Baron, you immediately earn 4 francs. Brigadier. Brigadier, I'll put over here. 2 barons. It really doesn't matter who goes where then. Huh. Sorry, I know I zoned into myself for a moment there. I realized I got to start talking out loud, otherwise it's just dead air for everyone. Now I'm wondering if I should spend both actions to bribe the 2 0 barons. Together they'll get me 8 francs. With the 3 I have, that's 11 minus 5 because I'll have to pay out all these guys. Minus 5. Or if I should... Now, see, I want that monk, though. That monk's going to cost me 1. Okay, so I know that for a fact. I know I want to grab the monk. He's going to cost me 1 card. I'll put him over here. Take the monk. Now, for my second action... I'm going to have to bribe one of the barons because I need money. I'm going to go broke as of right now. I have to turn in my 10-pound note. I don't want to do that if I don't have to. So I will spend another 1. Now, who am I going to spend? I'm going to spend the Peacekeeper. I'm going to spend the Peacekeeper. And I'm going to get this Baron over here into my little organization of henchmen, mooks, and minions. I'm going to immediately it says, right there, same thing as this card, immediately earn 4 francs. This is the reason why I kept these rooms empty over here, so I can show my hand off to the camera, so that's better. All right, so immediately get 4. So that's 7. That's good. And that was my 2 phases. Getting the monk and the baron in my little organization. So I was planning on using the cop to kill someone, because with his gun, you don't have to lose someone. Like, I won't have to lose someone for burying with this guy. And 1 less with the mechanic. Well, not that I don't have to lose. That's what they're good for. I'm sorry, I had that backwards. Well, yeah, you don't use it. You still have to show it. It's been a while. Like I said, it's been a couple of months. It is all coming back to me, though. So that's the way my round is going to end. My player action round. We're going to the end. There's no police investigation that needs to go on. So they're going to leave. I will not earn any money. Oh, see, I should have taken this one instead of that one. Then I would have earned the extra money. I would have been at 8. I'm going to play fair. I won't retcon that. I know I've seen others do it. I've done it in the past. I'm not an angel. I'm not 100% a saint. I've done it. So, and now I have to pay out 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I mean, if you look at it, I'm ending today off better than financially better than I did yesterday. And I have some better mooks and minions, too. So now on to I did pay wages. Okay, yeah, so on to day 3. I'm going to gardener come in. At the end of each round, earn an additional 2 francs during the traveler's leave phase. Well, that's interesting. A representative and a newsboy is following him in. From now on, play 1 accomplice fewer to perform the bribe a guest action. Newsboy and a priest. Immediately earn 1 franc per blue annex you have built. I gotta start building annexes, including this one. See, the annexes give you extra places to store bodies. And then the priest is coming up next. Oh. You can stay in here, and the priest will go over here. Now, so for my first phase, I am going to build. I'm going to build the room annex. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe I'm going to do this too, like so, like this. So I'm going to build a room annex with the monk. That's going to cost, oh, that's going to hold on. So first I am going to get 2 peasants. I'm going to bribe. You can bribe with the 2 peasants out of the bistro. So I'm going to bribe 2 peasants. And then I'm going to spend 1 for my second round to build the annex. Now immediately replace 1 of the white key tokens with 1 of your key tokens. I guess really it doesn't matter. This is better. This is the way I should have ended the last turn, with somebody in my room. I guess that was my 2 actions. I bribed some peasants with the hope of stale, moldy bread, and then a monk with a promise of a peasant. I don't know. It's too early to make jokes like that, John. Okay, so now we are in the end of round phase. No police investigation needs to go on, and there are no cops here anyway. Which brings us to the guests leaving. So these 2 walk out the back door. They had a good stay. They had a good time. These 2 are going to pay me. 1, 2. Now I have to make a payment out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the next day. I need more monks to build annexes for me. I was going to start making some bodies, start stealing money. All right, next newsboy comes by. He heard about room number 8. He's always enjoyed room number 8, as his friend said, so he decided to ask room number 8. Peacekeeper, peacekeeper, keep me a peace. Because the question is, do I want to bump him off and leave him alone, or bribe him? I'm going to put him here to play it safe for right now. A distiller followed by a butcher. That must be a convention in town. So the distiller, at the end of each round, do not pay the wages for one of the accomplices in your hand. So you get them drunk instead. I'm going to put that guy there. And the butcher, from now on, you can kill as many travelers as you want in 1 kill a guest action. That's seems thematically correct. Now, I will spend a peasant, kill the cop. Now, if I wanted to bury him this round, which I would prefer to do, who will I spend? The large chandelier guy, the baron, or the workshop mechanic? So I'm going to have to spend... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. His is a 0. So means that it costs me nothing, I believe, just like getting the peasants. I just want to double check that bury a corpse rule. Select the corpse you want to bury. Play it on the table. Play on the table as many accomplices as the rank you have just chosen. So that won't cost me any. I was correct. Then I will bury him in the barn. So that's going to That's going to get me 8. That'll put me up at 11. And that was my second action. So there is no policeman anymore. So there's no police action to investigate. I guess we'll leave. This one leaves. These two are going to get me 2 more points, knocking me up to 13. 13 francs. I'll have to pay out 2 for the Baron and the mechanic. Next day, another newsboy. He seems to be. Room number 8 is the newsboy room. Oh yeah, play 1 accomplice fewer for private guest. Brigadier. Brigadier. Representative of Brigadier, and then we don't know. I don't think I'm gonna kill him. And the Brigadier and another mechanic. Now. I think I'm going to bribe these 2. And then I am going to send her up to the Brigadier's room to kill him. That was my 2 actions. So the end of phase. There are no police officers around anymore. So there's no investigation. He's going to leave. These 2 are going to get me another 2 points. Back up to 13. I have to pay off 3 accomplices. Down to 10. Down to 10. All right. Next day we have an archbishop. From now on, you can bury as many corpses as you want in one bury a corpse action. He's worth a lot of money. The cultivator, you can build you a vegetable garden if you bribe this guy and immediately earn 1 franc per red annex you have built, including this one. He's feeling kind of safe. Need more monks. Count immediately earn 9 francs. Ooh. And a Baron immediately earn 4. Okay, so for 2 actions, my first action will be to grab 2 peasants from the bistro. You've eaten enough. Now you have to earn your stay. For my second action, yeah, okay, good. So for my second action, since there's no cop here, I'm going to send them back because they are going to bribe the count for me. I got to get rid of that body next turn. Next turn, I want to build and bury. Next turn. I'm getting way too many accomplices. This is costing me money. Okay, so now the guests are going to be leaving since I've done my 2 actions. So the Archbishop leaves. He had a beautiful time. And the Baron and the Cultivator leave. 1, 2. I have 4 accomplices out. So this 12 is going down to 8. At this point right now, I'm not coming anywhere near. And I don't even remember what I scored last time. I'm trying to remember by the ranking names. I think I was a hazardous innkeeper from 130 francs to 149. I'd have to go watch the end of the video again to see. I think that's where I'm at. Right now, I'm not getting anywhere near that. Okay, so let's get some more. We have a concierge. Immediately place a room service token into a key token. From now on, when a guest rents this room, he immediately pays a sum equal to his rank. Yeah, I remember this word now. Immediately place a room service token next to a key token. Yeah. Peacekeeper. Definitely going to have to get rid of a body. Oh, the landscaper. Immediately earn 4 franc. Then at the end of the game, earn 4 franc per red card in the exit stack. That's this. These are good cards, too. These are good cards to get in your hand. At this point, that doesn't matter. And then the mechanic, we know. We have one of his triplet brothers here already. Okay, I need to bury, and I want to build. Oh, wait, I didn't earn my 9 franc. I did not earn my 9 franc. So that's actually 17 I'm at. That's the reason why I got this guy. So to bury this guy is going to cost me 1 card. So say goodbye to my peasants. I'll bury this guy here and take my 12 francs. 29. 17 and 12. 29. Now it's looking a little bit better. So the peasant to bury, and then I want to build something. I want to build something. If I build another workshop, that's going to cost me 0. Because I already have one in play. Oh, I don't have one in play. No, he's in the room. He's in the room. It cost me 0 to build in the large chandelier. That's also going to cost me 4 francs. Or no, I earn 4 francs when I put that in. Let me double check that. I think that's earn. Build an annex. 4 steps. Guest cards. It's going to cost me 0. So that's good, actually. That'll cost me 0. And it's going to earn me 4. I think that's at the end of the game, though. So I don't see that right here, right now. I don't see it at the end either. Put the other card in the exit stack. Place the travel card chosen in front of you on the table. Let me side up. There's no limit to the number of annexes you can have in front of you. You can have several copies of the same annex. Okay, so that's immediate then. Okay, so I will spend 0 cards. Let's make a little more room over here. Okay, it's a little bit better. Hold on, move that light. It's looking better. Move that light. This area here looks better now. Okay. Okay, so I can accommodate 1 more body, and I get 4 more francs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's no bodies to be found, so there's no investigation. So now everyone leaves. These 2 check out. When these 2 leave, I earn 1, 2 for those 2, the landscaper and the mechanic. That leaves me with 2 to pay out. 1, 2. All right, so now another count. He's heard so many amazing things about this place. Oh, another monk. That's what I've been looking for. Another representative. At this point, it doesn't matter which one is in which of the blue rooms. Oh, a prince. Wow, this guy's worth 26 if I kill him and bury him. At the end of the game, earn 3 franc per check that you have. Oh, that's these things, the 10-pound francs. Oh, interesting group we have here. Okay, so the first thing I want / need to do, I believe, is I'm going to need some peasants. I'm going to need some peasants. No one here is a 0 rank, so yeah. Okay, so I'm going to grab... These two have been sitting on the bottom long enough eating. Okay. Now the second grab, I want to grab the monk or the count. The count's going to grab the count. If I grab the monk, you can grab another one of these white rooms. Is that going to be better in the long run than 9 francs right now? I think I'd rather have those 9 francs right now, so... I'm going there. He's coming here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, maybe that's not worth it. Hold on. Because that's going to put me over 40, but I can't go over 40. This is why you pass to launder money. So I will not grab the count then. Damn it. I jumped up way too fast. I wasn't even thinking about laundering the money until next turn. Well, after this turn. But that's not going to be the way it plays out now. So if that's the case, then I will spend 1 peasant to get the monk in my services. And I will spend the other peasant to build up this annex here. Where am I going to put this on for the camera? Barely fit it right in here, but here we go. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Woo, woo, woo. Missed that show. Silly. Okay. Immediately replace one of the white keys. Boom. With one of mine. Excellent, Smithers. Excellent. I can accommodate 2 more bodies. That was my 2 turns, so bribing and bribing. So now I will... Oh, they're going to all leave. So that's 3, because there's no investigator, there's no body, there's no police. So they're going to leave. It's going to earn me another 3. I have to pay out 2, so it earns me 1. So now let's see what happens. We have a cultivator coming in. Immediately earn 1 franc per red annex. We have a major. A novice. Immediately earn 1 franc per purple annex you have built, including this one. If I get him, that'll be 3. That'll be 3. An extra 3 points. I know I'm going to have to spend one of my actions to launder money. All right, the abbot. From now on, play 1 accomplice fewer to perform the bury a corpse action. So yeah, so the first thing I want to do is... So I'm going to do... Oh, the count does not belong there. These guys are eating for free, these pigs. Yeah, let's stop off at the free bistro and dine with the peasants. Okay, I'm going to grab 2. Then I'm going to launder 10, 34, so that'll bring me down to 24. I get another one of these. Like so. And that was my 2 turns. I got to pay 4 out, leaving me down at 20 now. I'm really at 40. Shh. And that was it. Okay, so paid everyone out, moved everything around. Well, these guys... Oh, wait a second. Did I jump ahead of myself there? I laundered. I didn't have to pay yet. No, that was my second action. Because there's no police. These guys are going to leave. I'm going to earn 3 more. I just did it again. This major. Look, he's a pig. I'm going to earn 3 more. Get 23. I have to pay out 4. Knocking me down to 19. Voila. Oh, let me see. Okay, that's a little bit better with the lighting there. No. Other direction. Okay, I think that's looking a little bit better. All right. I need to deal with some people and rummage through their pockets. That's my plan next turn. I got 2 more places to build. Let's see, the Brigadier. A Viscount immediately earns 6 franc. Another Brigadier, great. And another Viscount. Oh. 2 bribes, and I just made 12. As opposed to a kill, lose a card, a bury, lose a card to make 12. I'm going to double bribe. I'm going to use her to bribe the Viscount and her to bribe the Viscount. So that'll be an extra 12. Put me at 31. That was my 2 actions. Got to pay out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 27. All right, so that's, there's no bodies. There's no investigation. He's going to leave. And there's 1 person left in a room of mine. Earn me 1. And I got to pay out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I did not get to do what I wanted to do because I saw all this money dangling in front of my eyes. Dangling in front of my eyes, indeed. Okay, for the solitary game, it's just going through the deck once, huh? So this is it. We got the Distiller and the Newsboy. I don't know who's next. The Distiller we'll put up here. The Newsboy here. They love that room. And the Cultivator right over here. So for my first action, I will kill and bury or build and build. These guys are worth 12 dead, right? Yeah. These guys are worth 12 dead. There's no police officer. 24. I'm on 24. That's 48. That puts me way over. But it, so if I spend an action no, but I can't do, I can build with them. So I can spend an action to build. He's 1 fewer. This is a 1, so that's a 0. And they'll earn 6. That guy's going to give me 18 if I kill him, that Distiller. It's going to cost me 2 to knock him, to take him down. So that's what the Viscounts do, the twins. See, they secretly double as assassins on the side when they can make some money. So they're going to, these 2 are going to team up, take out the Distiller. And then for my second action, these 2 are going to bury the body for me. Getting me another 18. 10 is 34. That's putting me over. 34, and then another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all I can do. I'm shorting myself of 2. But 40, so that's 60. So I'm pretty sure I did worse. I am less than a worrying innkeeper. I am below the lowest standings is what it looks like right now. Let me just double check everything. So I'm going to get one. I won't get one more point for the newsboy. Should have just killed the newsboy. Can't make any more money on who was staying in my room after they leave. There was no investigation. That's why I skipped right over that. Okay, so each player having at least one unburied corpse. Nope. Don't got to worry about that. Immediately replace, earn, immediately replace. There's no other special points to add up. Calculate each player's booty by adding 10 francs per check he has to the value on the wealth track. Yeah, there is nothing extra that comes. So I did worse than I did my first game. I'm positive of it. I got to double check, but I remember getting on the board. I remember getting on this board right here. I thought it was hazardous innkeeper, but I didn't even make worrying. You need at least 110 francs for that. And I got 40. I got 60. I still think I feel like over the course of these several days, I made more money than I would have if I had been trying to farm the dirt in the backyard. So this has been a successful endeavor for this family. Very good, very good. I got next game. I really got to fix up my strategy. Last time I also did good because I ended up bribing a lot of these cards here that we just saw one. Where was it? If you're playing this game, these are the cards that you really want to try to grab up and keep. As soon as I can find one. With the exit, here we go. Like the landscaper here. All right, look at that. Immediately earn 4 franc. And then at the end of the game, you're going to earn 4 franc per red card in the exit stack. Now, of course, that's going to play better if you're playing longer games, so they have more cards in them. But yeah, so every red card. So if I had him, then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's already another 20. 24, 28, 32 points, 36 points. That would have been another 36 points right there. Still not enough to put me on the board, but it would have got me 90s. And there's a card like this for each of the colors. So, and that's what I think you really got to try to stack up on. Even more so in a solo game. Even more so because you're trying to beat your last previous high score. So there you go. That was Pearl Games. Pearl Games is the Bloody Inn. A game for 1 to 4 players, 14 and up. It should take 45 to 60 minutes. And look at this. We are just coming in. We're 43 and a half minutes in. So that works good. And this is by Nicolas Robert. And the art there, and this is Weberson Santiago. Very cool. Thank you for this great game. Thank you, Pearl. I mean, not that they sent it to me. I bought this, but I mean, thank you, Pearl Games, and Nicolas Robert for coming out with this game. I'm so happy you did. I'm looking forward. I got to try to make plans to grab the Carnies. It's a little expansion. It's not very big, a little inexpensive expansion, but I got to try to pick it up at some point and add it to this. Because that adds new travelers. It replaces some of the cards. I think it replaces some of the green cards actually, from nobility to notables, and it gives you like these events too that'll be happening during the game. Like if there's any carnies left alive when they leave your place, you lose half your money because their safe's been robbed. Things like that. I'm really looking forward to trying the Carnies expansion for this. But until then, thank you everyone for checking us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Very cool. As well as everyone that's been going over to the Two Gun Pixie Zazzle store. That's right. Two Gun Pixie has designs over in Zazzle. Designs on hats and shirts, hoodies, tank tops, flip-flops, cups, steins, stickers, buttons, pins, you name it. Mouse pad. We got a lot of nerdy phrases and RPG funniness. So I know a bunch of people have been going checking that out lately because we made a few sales. Made a few sales. Every story has a 20 size. They're 20 sized every story. T-shirt. We've sold a few of those, and we've sold a few of our potions of healing cups. Actually, one cup and two steins. Two of the white steins. I really like the white steins. They look beautiful. All right, so thank you very much, everybody. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. The Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am